Jordy, in what ways did things slow down for you guys, and especially there in that fourth quarter?
It was our turnovers. Like if you look at the first half, we had 5 turnovers for 5 points. I thought we were the physical team and we had some control. I think D'Lo did a great job controlling the game. And then in the second half, we had 11 turnovers for 18 points, and we only scored 4 points out of their turnovers. So if you do your math, that's 14 points. We lost by 14. I haven't watched the film, but the nature of the turnovers, and you see the fast break points, the nature of the turnovers, nobody is trying to turn it over. But that's where we have to watch the film and be better. I mean, I trust all these guys; they can make the right play, and I don't want them to play like under duress, like they cannot turn it over. We just cannot compile it. There's another one here where our decision making offensively punished our defense, and that's how we lost the game.
Defensively for this Kings group, I know you said you have to watch the film, but what stood out about how they're kind of able to disrupt your offensive flow?
Yeah, they were in a zone, and once again, it's like it goes down to us making those mistakes, and a lot of them unforced. Because when they did it, and we made the right play, and we made a three, so there was back and forth, and in that third quarter, but it's a lot of self-inflicted. We know they're playing zone. A lot of teams play zone against us, and we gotta keep preaching the taking the right shot and making the right play. Obviously, if we keep doing it, it's my fault because I gotta help the guys, and that's why we're watching film. We're gonna work, and we're gonna get better.
We saw Noah go down that point in the second half. Any idea how he's doing? How's that ankle feeling?
No, I haven't got any update yet.
Hey Jordy, we saw them really kick up the threes in the second half. Do you think that was anything that they were doing different, you guys were doing different? What do you think kind of led into that from your defensive angle?
I mean, they made night threes for the game, so I think that's pretty elite number, and they shot 32%. So I don't think we lost the game from the three-point line. Yes, we had to be a little bit more aggressive because Fox had 25 points, and we try to put two on him and make him pass the ball and live with somebody else making the shot. Keon Ellis made one of them, I think, or two, and then I think Keegan made one in transition. But once again, you look at Keegan as 1 for 3. The one that shot well was De'Aaron and Keon Ellis. Those two guys made 7 out of their 9, and that's the reason why we're trying to get the ball out of De'Aaron's hands.
Just, you coached him for a while, for a couple of years. What is it about Domas that, his kind of relentlessness inside that makes it hard as a coach? Because, you can double him or not double him or whatever, but what can you do to kind of prevent the wear and tear and just the physicality that he brings?
Yeah, number one is how hard he works throughout the year, and you have to be in elite shape. Obviously, he's very strong, but he's an ultimate pro, and you can see it in this stat line here. Very impressive. And that's how he plays. Impacts the game with his passing, rebounding, and scoring. And that's obviously not just him, but the whole team benefits from what he does. So how hard he plays, and you look at the minutes, playing for 41 minutes, is pretty impressive. So obviously he had a great game. Him and De'Aaron had really, really good games.
Dayron, after that first half, when you look at the second half, especially in that fourth quarter, what did you guys kind of get away from, and how did the Kings pull away?
I say that we turned the ball over a lot more the second half, especially when the Kings went zone. I feel like a lot of teams that we've been in the game with or winning, they've been going zone late in the game to try to come back. I feel like it's like kryptonite right now. So we're trying to figure out how to execute when teams play the zone.
For you, you had to go up against Sabonis a lot, especially on the inside, but you attacked that glass. Just what was just your mindset and kind of that allowed you to take advantage of the offensive glass, especially?
That's just what I do. That's all I got.
After the halftime of that third quarter, a lot of them came from the offensive side of things.
I don't know. That's just what I do. I'm gonna get offensive rebounds. No matter who the other big is, I'm gonna try to get every last one. So he did play a lot of minutes too. So he got a box out all night. So I guess it just helped in my favor the second half.
The rebounding in general is something you've always excelled at. But what do you think is a skill that you've really improved at over your time in the league, and that's allowed you to maybe the key to playing this many minutes and winning a lot of your minutes this month? What do you think you've really gotten better at over the last few seasons?
I just say pacing myself, not just being in a hurry with everything. I feel when I first got back, I was in a hurry, just trying to go too fast, not paying attention, not really focused. I'm just trying to play hard so I play the right way. But I feel like since the month of January, I've been getting my rhythm back. So just pacing myself and like perimeter D, be able to slide, switch. I feel like I've been working on that a lot. So I feel like I got ways to go though.
You came back, you just said you're starting to get into the swing of things, been back for an extended period now. Just from the coaching staff, what has been the areas, that they've been emphasizing you or the things that they've really been on top of you about of whether areas to improve on or things you're doing well?
Just being vocal on defense, being an anchor for the defense, getting back, telling guys where to go, calling the switches. As a center, you see everything. So just trying to be a vocal leader on defense, that's been the main challenge they're trying to get me to do.